Hello, I'm Graham Alabaster from UN Habitat. I have two roles actually. I'm the chief of the Geneva office, and basically I also look after the agency's work on sanitation and solid waste management. One of my major activities in the past couple of years has been to oversee the development of a monitoring mechanism for SDG 6, the water goal. Because the water goal's been rather fragmented and in the past relied on survey type instruments to collect information about access to water and sanitation. With SDG 6, the water goal, the whole of the water goal is of course covered, so a lot of my work was in liaising with the relevant UN agencies and other partners to develop a holistic monitoring framework for SDG 6, which we've done and is currently put in place. One of the reasons I wanted to be involved in this research is because I very much understand the importance of local knowledge and local information and using data to make decisions at the local level. And that's why this project on the theory of change observatory on disaster resilience is really so important to me. We know from the global monitoring perspective that a lot of this information is available, and it's great for monitoring global goals and the SDGs. But global monitoring depends on good national monitoring, and national monitoring relies on the use of as much locally generated national data as possible, and in many cases going beneath sort of national boundaries into regions, and using, of course, for example, local authority and administrative data. And that's one of the reasons why this project is particularly interesting, because it's looking at new and different sources of data and how to use those to populate models. And you can use open source data to populate these models, to give local precision and to calibrate models, these climate models, so you can make decisions, and of course all related to the water, energy and food nexus. So as we move forward, the whole idea of tools that are complicated enough to make estimations and enable decisions are going to be increasingly more important, so much so than more so than precise, really highly scientific approaches. So we're looking for a middle ground where we can collect enough information to make decisions and not, necessarily give us the complete picture. And that's why this work is so important to us. I think really, as we move forward, that countries are going to have no option but to follow these approaches, because the cost, we recently realised, of monitoring all of the SDGs won't work if it's done in a top-down way with the UN agencies and others involved. It has to be a participatory approach to monitoring, and that's where the beauty lies in this particular project. So we have a whole good group of collaborators, of course, of colleagues at Penn State are leading this work, but we have Cranfield in the UK, we have the University of Sao Paulo in Brazil, who have worked with myself and Dr. Kurian on water scarcity issues and modelling water scarcity. We have the Ethiopian Institute of Technology, the Water Institute from the Ministry of Water and Irrigation in Tanzania, Indian Institute of Technology, and of course the Livelihoods and Natural Resources Management Institute in Hyderabad in India. So there's many good organisations and clever minds involved in this organisation, and UN Habitat, through me and my colleagues, are very happy to contribute to this initiative.